There is an absolute link between estimating and scheduling, and it really is. I mean, Jordan uses this all the time, two sides of the same coin, right? Like you are on the same thing, but you're viewing it from usually a different aspect here. And they really tend to be those two different domains. I have been an estimator that has built my own estimate schedule. Like that is absolutely a role I've done on a very small project. I have been on a giant estimate that was, more than $5 billion, where not only did we have one scheduler, we had three dedicated schedulers just for the estimate schedule inside there. And it really does take a lot of communication between those two, because good estimating is not just pricing out quantities, right? Good estimating is actually building up a plan, communicating that to the schedulers using past knowledge, past data, and building up that schedule. So one of the biggest issues that we see are those two groups not talking to each other during the building of the estimate and the building of that estimate schedule. But both of them actually, reflect the work plan. Like I said, like a great estimate does not have just numbers and dollars towards quantities. It is actually, hey, this is what we've done in the past to get a work sequence inside here as well. So let's go ahead and make sure that what we're bidding the work to on the installation side, we're putting in the work plan, putting in the schedule as well. Misalignments lead to budget overruns and project delays. Absolutely. And that misalignment between estimating and scheduling can lead to change orders, claims, reduced confidence from stakeholders. I think one of the biggest costs that you do see on projects are duration-driven costs. So if we're not taking that duration into account for those indirects, maybe temp facilities, one thing I see overrun on 80% of jobs is like temporary scaffolding. So if I'm not planning for that scaffolding to be out there for the appropriate amount of time, that's always going to overrun on that project. So it's very, very important to get this right during the estimate, even though it's less detailed than a project schedule, and then really build confidence with your stakeholders, with your owners, with your clients that, hey, not only do we have the cost covered, but our schedule is reliable and can be leaned on so we know when we're going to finish this project as well.